When God of War came back in 2018, it didn't just reinvent a franchise, it redefined what a character reboot could be. Gone was the angry demigod with quick-time events and chain blades. In his place stood something older, heavier, and somehow even more dangerous.
She's ready.
Hello everyone, I'm TimeWellPlayed, where your time matters more than mine, so let's not waste it. God of War is a masterclass in storytelling, in combat, and emotional restraint. It's not perfect, but it's damn close. I rate this game a solid 9 out of 10, which means it proudly earns the TimeWellPlayed Golden Seal. Let's talk about why and how this reboot sets a new bar. The Leviathan axe is legendary. Every swing feels weighty. The recoil animation, it's always satisfying. And once you start unlocking runic attacks, you get real freedom in how to play. Atreus adds real depth here. He's good at flanking enemies, interrupting attacks, and he also becomes increasingly capable over time. He's not just tagging along, he's learning, growing, and helping you. And then there's the Blades of Chaos. When they return, it hits. It's not just nostalgia, it's a shift in rhythm. Suddenly, combat opens up even more.
Let's see where those blades go.
Combat is tight and deliberate. You're not button mashing, you're reading, reacting, and choosing the right tool for the moment. That said, the enemy variety could have used a little bit more spice. You'll fight a lot of similar trolls and ogres, reskinned, sure, but not truly distinctive. Still, the sheer satisfaction of juggling enemies, parrying at just the right moment, and watching runic attacks tear through groups makes up for a lot. It's challenging but fair, meaty but never bloated. And when you hit that combat flow state, it's glorious.
I think you got him. Look at that.
God of War's world isn't open world, but it invites exploration in smart ways. The Lake of Nine acts as a central hub, and every time the water lowers, new secrets emerge. You start to notice paths you have missed, ruins start to open up, and side stories become more available. Realms like Alfheim, Helheim, and Muspelheim each have a distinct visual identity, and often also a gameplay twist. Exploration is always rewarded. Whether it's a new talisman, a bit of lore, or a tough Valkyrie fight, there's always something worth discovering. The puzzles in the game break up the pacing nicely. They're rarely brain busters, but they ask you to observe and interact, not just fight. Traversal is also really smooth and cinematic. Kratos boosts Atreus. You both climb, crawl, row. It keeps you grounded in the world. It's not just skipping from fight to fight. This isn't a story about revenge or conquest, it's a story about grief, about parenting, about restraint. Kratos is a god learning to be a father.
Only fire! Only fire when I tell you to fire.
I'm sorry.
Do not be sorry. Be better. Find it.
Atreus is a boy trying to understand his place in the world and his power. Their journey to fulfill the final wish of a mother and wife is filled with quiet moments. Both conversations, campfires, arguments, even laughter. Every side character from Mimir to the dwarven brothers Brock and Sindri adds dimension to the story. The writing is focused, there's no fluff here. Even optional content builds on character or lore. It's subtle storytelling, and the more time you spend with Kratos and Atreus, the more invested you become.
Fine. My turn.
The one-shot camera, no cuts for the entire game, isn't just a gimmick. It creates immersion like few games ever have. You never leave Kratos' side, and because of that, you feel his journey more intimately. Visually, the game is stunning. From the snowy peaks of Midgard to the ethereal glow of Alfheim, every inch is crafted with care. The PS5 upgrade brings it up to a 60 FPS gameplay experience, with crisp textures and better lighting, and it holds up against newer titles as well. There is some asset repetition in caves and tight corridors, sure, but the overall presentation is so strong you barely notice it. The main theme song of this game is iconic. It has deep strings, mournful horns, rhythmic drums. It signals power but also sadness. Each realm has its own musical identity. Even quiet moments have ambient cues that pull you in. Sound design is brutal and elegant. Every extro, every monster roar, it is all weighted. Voice acting is also top tier here. Christopher Judge's Kratos isn't loud, he's reserved, thoughtful, simmering, and Atreus is full of life and growth.
Again!
Stop it!
Again! Your anger, you can get lost in it. The path ahead is difficult. And you, Atreus, are clearly not ready.
God of War 2018 is bold, beautiful, and brutally honest. It trims the fat from modern open-world design and replaces it with intimacy, intent, and emotional impact. Sure, it has a few reused enemies, some slower sections, but what it offers in return is rare, genuine growth for both its characters and its gameplay. You don't need to play the older games, you don't need the nostalgia, you just need a little bit of patience. So, is it worth your time? It absolutely is. It's one of the few games that manages to be epic in scope, but personal at heart. That's it for me. I'm TimeWellPlayed, and if I saved you some time today, please consider giving some back with a like or subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.